Hello everybody, Auvbri here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been so long, she's back. Yeah, it's been super long since I've done a video here on the channel. I will go into why on the live stream on Friday, so I hope you can join me there. I created a new server or channel name on my Discord where you can follow when live streams are gonna be. I of course will also post it on YouTube, but follow it there. But yeah, I just thought that I would get back into YouTube. I'm not gonna get into it this video why I haven't done it for like 6 or 7 months, but I will go into that in the live stream. So let's just jump into the speed build here. So we're here in Henford on Bagley. Now I haven't played The Sims in almost 7 months. Like I've started it up quite like a couple of times, but I haven't really gotten into it. But I was building this build way back and I never actually finished it. So I sat down today, finished it up because I know I'm very late to the cottage living trend and everything that went on with that. So I really wanted to finish up this build so we can move on to something else, also because I thought it was a really cute build. So starting off here, I was trying to do some terrain manipulation, but you know, much like a lot of other things in this game, she was just not having it. Like, I had the worst time trying to make that thing work with the kind of, this is kind of like a debug item, the waterfall. So I was really like excited to use that item because I saw it, I was like, yes, and there's animation on it, it looks really good. And then I couldn't get it to work with the terrain tools, and it's like we finally have terrain tools, we can use them, but everything clips through. So I was forced to do my own terrain here. So we started racing up and I wanted to have like these 2 ponds. So this pond in the below, and then this waterfall with the water on top. I was trying to mimic everything so it kind of looked like the terrain water, the pond tool water, which is not the same. So it was very difficult to actually get a water type for the pools that actually looked like the one in the pond, but we made it work. I was going through all of these stuff in the debug mode in Cottage Living, because when the game came out, there were like, I remember builders were like, there's not a lot of items here unless you look in the debug catalog. Then like this thing just burst out with items, and some of them are animated, like this one, this watering mill wheel. I thought that was really cool, and of course it fits perfectly into the whole idea that this is an old watermill cottage. So it is actually animated. I didn't do a video tour in the end, so I just did screenshots. You can watch those in the end, because I really just wanted to get back into YouTube and try to finish this video up. I think it turned out super cute and super cozy. So we're going for this old school cottage type of feel. Very cute, very grandma, I would say. And I know that's, grandma is not really a style, but you know, I feel like you guys kind of know what I mean when I say grandma vibes. It's a very narrow house. It's a very small house. There's not a lot of space, but I love the vibe and like just how it turned out. I think it's just super cute. I was using almost exclusive items from the Cottage Living pack, and I was trying to do something different because there's a lot of color schemes in this build, and I've seen a lot of people do these lime green, this like green color that came with the expansion pack. I haven't actually seen anybody use the red as much, which I was like, I don't know. I have a thing with lime green color. My mom always tried to push that color down my throat when I was little. So my little brother would have dark blue and I would have like this lime light green color, and I actually hate it. I hate it today. I cannot stand that color. So I also wanted to, you know, do something that was not lime green because I hate that color. It's disgusting. But we're working on building up the kind of pond on top here. I was trying to make it look natural, which is very difficult when you can't actually use terrain tools. But we have all of these great rock formations that came with the expansion pack as well. So if you just go into debug mode, you can find all of this beautiful stuff, and just, you know, layering it up with some plants, some trees, rocks, and then you can really start to build around. And one thing a lot of people always ask me when I do builds is, how do you blend in with the terrain? And I just honestly, I do the same thing every single time I do a build. I look on the surrounding area, you know, depending on what kind of build it is. If I do something like supernatural or fantasy like the Sands of Atlantis, I of course will not look at the surrounding terrain. But in a build like this, where you try to blend it into the existing world, just look around. What type of plants did the Sims team use? Does it fit in? Also, usually choosing plants that come from that pack in which the world you are building in also helps out a lot. Makes it even more realistic. I was looking for the type of water here to try and tie everything together again. They don't actually match, so that is annoying, but we kind of made it work in the end. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason my game just deleted everything, and I had to go back. Oh, these clips are kind of messed up. I don't know which one of it, but you know, you see it from different sides now, and not always that the build goes greatly, but we actually put the build up on a foundation, on stilled foundations this time around. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe we will see it again. The clips were kind of messed up, also date-wise, and I honestly, it's been so long, like super long, and I cannot for the life of me remember why or how this build came to be. So I cannot remember if I deleted everything or the game crashed because of some unknown Sims reason, which, you know, she does that sometimes. She's unpredictable. But yeah, it's not there anymore. I actually think that the game crashed, to be totally honest. I do not remember, but I feel like that is kind of what happened. So we're gonna build everything up again here, and you can also see I had to actually raise the room in which we have the upper pond in. I had to raise that down into the ground to actually fit in with the waterfall, which was not ideal. Also, the pond was kind of going really close to the house at this point. That's why we raised it up on stilts. I actually do think that the game crashed, and I remember being so angry that the game crashed, and I was like, I was not touching Sims for a while there, and I was trying to make everything look the way that it was, but just kind of so you could see the progress and what kind of went through everything. But yeah, this was when I was trying to get back into Sims. Whew, yeah, and this is just not what you need when you're trying to build and the game crashes. And also, like, I have some problems with my game in particular. Do you guys have this problem where it keeps asking you, at least Origin keeps asking you to switch to EA Play, which is their new like streaming game launcher thing, but that game launcher is bullshit. Like, it doesn't work half the time, and also I cannot launch Sims from that. It keeps saying that I don't own the game or some packs are missing or, you know, something like that, which is just so stupid. And I was like, yeah, I'm not using that because I have not played The Sims 4 for only 12 hours. No, ma'am, that's just not the way that it was. So I don't use that launcher, but am I the only one who has a problem with that launcher? I feel like she needs a bit of work. Going into the house inside here, so I was having a bit of trouble with the wooden turns in this build because I knew I wanted to go super cringe-worthy and really, you know, grandma up the place, if that makes sense. I wanted to use a lot of red, all the red that I could in here. And that extended into the flooring. So this wooden flooring, I don't actually use this a lot. I don't know why. I just feel like there's no use for this red flooring anywhere unless you're doing something like this or maybe something Asian inspired. I will use this, but otherwise I don't know it. I just feel like it doesn't fit in anywhere. I decided to delete that window because it was clipping through everything, and you know about clipping issues in The Sims, it's not great. But I wanted to have a staircase. You know, you could have went for a ladder, but yeah, I felt like it just wouldn't fit in a place like this, you know. So I was trying to, you know, really just decorate up the place and make it nice and cozy. Outside here we have some lanterns, and the floor plan in this house, it's crazy. Are you ready? So downstairs we have a kitchen, we have a living room, and a little dining place. Upstairs, bedroom, bathroom. That's it. Super simple, super easy to build around. And yeah, it's just all about decoration now. So one thing I actually thought about when I was getting into this build, it was like, what the hell is up with kits? So we had that, I cannot even remember what the kits are called, but like this farm kit, whatever, kitchen stuff thingy. Why is it that feels like it should be in Cottage Living and not on its own? And we haven't had a stuff pack or game pack in a very long time, but like 1,000 kits. What is that about? I know I've been out of the Sims game for a long time, but I mean, come on. That is just... yeah, that's not cool at all. That was just a thought that I had. Also, just going back to watching the video now and finishing up the build, I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, what is going on with that? Is it because EA can make more money that way? Which is like, let's face it, it's highly thinkable that that's the reason. But yeah, we didn't have a lot of space down here. So upstairs, I just went on with the whole room actually being the bedroom. I was trying to make it look really cozy. We had some clipping through issues with the plants there, but I think we made it work. I covered some stuff up. We also downstairs had some clipping issues with rock formations actually going through the wall, but we made it work. Everything looks good and you don't actually notice it. It kind of looks like it's part of the build, you know. Downstairs, so right when you walk in, I just wanted to have this cozy little seating area, you know, where grandma could sit down, maybe knit if you have the knitting stuff pack, which I actually think is very cute. I haven't played around with it, but I think it's a very cute stuff pack. I was looking for a little side table. Can we talk about the kit with the plants? I love that. All the plants in that pack is just so gorgeously made. So props and kudos for that. Also, I love the big cliche of having your dining room table match your wallpaper. I think that is just so hilarious. I had to do it because it just fit in. Upstairs here, 2 different lamps because why not? It's cute, it's cozy. We have this little chair situation going on here, and the last thing we actually need to do is the bathroom, and that's pretty much it. So again, I haven't actually done a video tour in the end, but we have some screenshots. So I took a lot of screenshots for you guys, also because I had to recalibrate the game with the camera options for me to actually do the video tour, and then you have to close the game down, open it up again, change the settings, close it down, open it up again, and I did like that like 1,000 times to get my mods to work, so I just didn't feel like it. So you're gonna get screenshots. So here we have the screenshots, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being back at the channel and for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna leave you to the rest of the screenshots, and just have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Hope to see you next time for another video or live stream. Bye, guys.